Hello and welcome to this short demo of FS Instant Approach by FS Inventions. And I have a question for you. Have you ever wanted to set up a quick approach at an interesting airport when you're using FSX? Well, you can do this with FS Instant Approach. If you click on this tab here, you select your airport there, then you press the Approach Airport button. Here are the details on the airport. You can pick which runway you want to approach. You can pick how many nautical miles away you want to start. You can pick your starting speed. And when you've selected all that information, you press this Connect button over here, and then it configures FSX for that approach. It's as simple as that, and you can do that at any runway in the world. If I wanted to select a different approach, I would then disconnect from the current approach. I would choose a different airport. For example, I might choose Chicago, which is K-O-R-D. I'll click the Approach Airport button. I see information on the airport over here. Let's say I want to land at runway 14 right, and this time I'm going to approach at 150 knots, and I'm going to start 9 miles out on this approach. And then to set up that approach, this time we have, I noticed that we have ILS available, and I've got this turned on over here, which means that FS Instant Approach will automatically tune NAV1 to the frequency of the ILS approach. It will also set the OBS, the Omni Bearing Selector, on NAV1 for me if I wish, and I can even turn this checkbox on here to have it tune the ATIS onto my COM2 radio. And once I'm ready to start my approach, I just click Connect, and then over in FSX it is loading this approach scenario with me lined up ready to do this ILS approach. And then if I wanted to do a different approach to another airport, all I have to do is press Disconnect, and then I can pick a different airport. One of the nice features about FS Instant Approach, which will take you all over the world eventually, is that you can click on Approach Random Airport. If I click this, we can see that a random airport is chosen from any of the airports in the world that exist within the world of Flight Simulator. And as you can see, if I click this several times, we're going to get a lot of different airports out there, some of which are short, some of which are long. We get some grass, some asphalt, some of them have ILS, some of them don't have ILS, and it's a great way to explore the world through the eyes of FSX. You've also got lots of help within the program. At the initial opening screen when you launch the program, you're at the information screen, and you can see here tips on how to get started with your approaches, tips on how to do ILS approaches, visual approaches, and also tips on the other main feature of the program, which is flight mapping. Flight mapping means that at the end of each one of your flights, you can submit a map of your flight to our website, and then thereafter it can be viewed on Google Maps using the map or the satellite display. You can zoom in and out and look at maps of all your flights right there, and of course you can share this with your friends. You can download a free demo of FS Instant Approach from fsinventions.com, and the free demo will allow you to set up approaches at Chicago, as I just demonstrated, and also at Green Bay. You can do approaches to all the different runways at those two airports. Some will have ILS, the Instrument Landing System, and some will not. You won't be able to do approaches to random airports all over the world unless you buy the program. But you can use the free demo for as long as you like. There is no time limit on the free demo, so have fun with it, and if you think you might be interested in making a purchase, then go ahead, and at that point you'll be sent a registration code, and you'll be able to set up approaches anywhere in the world, as you've seen, in just a matter of seconds. And don't forget the ability to automatically tune your radios and to have flight maps of all the flights that you've made, which you can view and share with friends over Google Maps. So have fun with the free demo of FS Instant Approach and happy landings!